Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day part, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it. And good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Sure hope you're having a great day so far. Let's talk about the storm system at hand. We did our Facebook Live last night and really walked you through all the details. Now here we are, the morning of the event, and the clouds have moved on in, and some light precipitation is already taking shape around the area. So we do have a lot to talk about. Stick with me, and of course, we'll keep you posted on how things are playing out throughout the day on social media, so make sure you check that out as well. But we have a major winter storm on the way. Not only is it going to produce ice, heavy snow, heavy rain, blizzards, but also the possibility of severe weather across parts of Mississippi, Alabama, into Louisiana, and also Arkansas. So here at home, we do have a winter weather advisory in effect until 7 o'clock here tonight. They changed that. It wasn't in effect until tomorrow morning, but the fact of the matter is we're not going to see any snow tonight. So our precipitation for freezing precipitation ends throughout the day today, but then kind of reinforces itself tomorrow. So anybody in the purple area has the risk for some light icing, some light accumulating ice. Temperatures this morning start off below freezing. So we were talking about that yesterday. And the clouds moved on in. But it didn't affect our morning temperature. So now we're below freezing. Here comes the precipitation. I wanted to point out something though for a second, because temperatures will gradually climb throughout the day today. I think our window for seeing some light freezing rain is going to be until about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. And you can see temperatures will stay at or below freezing through that time period. After that, temperatures come up, and so any precipitation after that should be in the form of liquid precipitation for most of us, but maybe not all of us, and I'll explain here right now. So here we go. We got some light precipitation already starting to move on in. Don't forget, you can track it with the interactive radar using the East Tennessee Weather app or online at easttnweather.com. Gives you past, current, and future radar, kind of helping you plan a little bit. Now, this is going to be tough to track. It's going to be more so more prevalent anyways when we're talking about a line of showers and thunderstorms coming through. But from now through 9 o'clock, again, some light icing. I actually think a lot of the models are hinting at the fact that between about, say 10 or 11 o'clock this morning through about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon, we have a little batch of enhanced moisture. Temperatures will still be sub-freezing. And so watch this, between 9 and noon, you can see how this batch of freezing rain is going to be swinging its way on into the area. So again, between 10 and about 2, I think is going to be our window for some light icing, and then temperatures warm, and we'll get a break from the activity. Do we see a couple of passing light showers throughout the day? Yeah, I can't rule that out, but I don't think we're going to see a whole lot anytime after about noon to 2. But then notice 7 o'clock tonight, there's our cold front. Our cold front's going to come through overnight tonight. So we'll talk more about that in our Monday storm system here in a second. Let's talk about the freezing rain forecast from now through 9 o'clock. Again, we're going to start to see a little bit of activity from now through this evening. This is the area that's going to be a little bit more of a concern. Do we see a little bit of light icing across parts of Blount, Monroe, Loudoun County, McMinn County? Sure, we can't rule that out. But the bullseye is going to be across the plateau and the Tennessee-Kentucky border, upper East Tennessee. So places like Sneedville, La Follette, Huntsville, Highway 127 and 27. We're talking about Interstate 75, Highway 25 and 11. All have the potential for seeing some light icing up to about 1/10 of an inch or so. And we could see that across upper East Tennessee as well. And again, right along the Tennessee and Kentucky border. So these are some mountainous terrains, hilly, windy roads. Watch out, because they could become icy throughout the day today. Now let's talk about the snowfall forecast, because we do actually, with the initial onset of moisture this morning, all the way through about 2 o'clock this afternoon, right along the Tennessee-Kentucky border, not only are we talking about the possibility of some freezing rain, but maybe half an inch or less of snowfall right along the Tennessee-Kentucky border through 7 o'clock here tonight. So the initial onset of precipitation could be in the form of some light snow. As it works its way along the Tennessee-Kentucky border, some freezing rain and snow a possibility. Traveling is not going to be advised throughout the day there. So let's show you road temperatures, because this plays a huge role. Do we get this freezing rain, sleet, or even some light snow to accumulate on the roads? And I think the answer is yes. Why? Because air temperatures are now below freezing, but look at our road temperatures. We're sitting at or below freezing in the areas colored in blue. So this is 7 o'clock this morning. Now, we don't have a lot of precipitation out there so far, but watch as we progress through the day today. We're going to continue to see those road temperatures stay right around freezing across the Tennessee-Kentucky border. So once again, as we look at the forecast for the day today, you can kind of see how these temperatures will stay right around freezing on the roadways along the Tennessee-Kentucky border, and that's why we're going to have more concerns with icing conditions along the northern plateau, north of Interstate 40, Tennessee-Kentucky border, and upper East Tennessee all the way through this evening. That's where we're going to have the greatest effects from this whole storm system in general. Then we pick up our timeline at 7 o'clock tonight. Here comes our cold front. It's going to blast through right around midnight or so. So showers, maybe a few thunderstorms rolling on into the area, heavy rain. That's going to make for a very soggy start to our Monday morning, but a mild start. Temperatures Monday morning will be in the 40s. Then as we progress through the day on Monday, here we go. Colder air comes wrapping on in, and we're going to see some snow showers developing throughout the day on Monday. It'll start to wind down Monday night as we wring out the atmosphere in the higher elevations of the mountains. But snowfall totals, and then we'll start to see improving conditions Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Snowfall totals, when all is said and done, 1 to 2 along the Tennessee-Kentucky border, 2 to 3 up towards Mountain City, 1 to 2 across some of the highest peaks. Can't rule out upwards of 2 to 3 inches across the highest peaks. I think a light dusting of snow on the grassy areas and even the roads. So remember, the roads are cold, right? Now, again, we're going to be wet to start Monday morning, but the wind's going to pick up. And so that's going to be an evaporating process. It's a cooling process as well. So I do think road temperatures will be cold on Monday. So I do anticipate some light snow to accumulate on the roadways like what we saw just the other day, and a few flurries down the I-75 corridor south of downtown Knoxville. I think that's what we're seeing. But generally speaking, we're looking at beneficial rain, beneficial moisture, I should say, because it's all going to add up to anywhere from a third, half, to upwards of 3/4 of an inch of moisture. Tonight's lows, by the way, start off in the 40s. So remember, I said Monday starts off mild, but falling temperatures with snow developing through the day on Monday. And that's going to set the stage for some very cold air for the rest of the week. The wind's going to pick up as well on Monday, so it's going to be rather breezy, gusty. It's a changing of air masses coming on through, falling temperatures. It is going to be a cold and blustery Monday for sure. Now, because we have the wind in place, we have a high wind warning now for the mountains of East Tennessee. Winds are going to be gusting to 60 miles per hour. Wind advisory just off the plateau, and a wind advisory up towards Johnson County and Carter County as well. Big picture-wise, let's just show you what this looks like. The storm system's moving all the way through the area. Lots of snow to our north, lots of icing across Kentucky. Travel's not advised up into Kentucky or even just to our north. Everything winds down as we get into our Monday night and Tuesday, but it is going to cause a mess with over a foot of snow possible across parts of the upper Midwest and the Ohio Valley, from Lexington to Louisville, St. Louis, I should say. Freezing rain just to the south of that. And then all rain south of that, where we are going to pick up some beneficial moisture because a lot of the southeastern U.S. is under some sort of a drought at this point of the game. So beneficial moisture, but definitely causing a mess, and travel's not advised, again, north of Interstate 40, because this is what we're going to see, and that's what's going to cause all the problems. Severe storms, heavy snow, travel not advised, basically from now through Monday, let's say Monday midday. Anyways, all the way from Kansas City to the northeastern U.S. Precipitation fades away after the storm system, but another one sets up shop as we get into Friday. This one's potentially going to bring us heavy rainfall, so we're going to add to that moisture content across the southeastern U.S. And yes, we're going to probably add more snow to this forecast because we have the cold air in place. Way too far out for any snowfall totals so far, but this is the storm system that's coming through to now, and then this is the snow that will come through next week. So we'll have to watch out for the potential for that next Friday and Saturday. Temperatures are going to stay cold, so we're setting the stage for more snow to be developing across East Tennessee. Highs will be in the 30s. Lows are going to be in the teens and 20s. It's going to be brutally cold, and this cold air may stick around through the latter part of the month. So we do have a few more bouts or a few more chances for seeing some snow developing around East Tennessee. So we sure hope you have a great Sunday. Hopefully you got everything you need to know. If you're watching this right now, and it's before 8 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be doing a live question and answer coming up at 8 o'clock in the morning on all East Tennessee weather platforms. Come in, join the conversation, ask your questions. I'll try to field as many questions as I possibly can. That's coming up at 8 o'clock here this morning. In the meantime, we sure hope you have a great day. Don't forget to download the East Tennessee Weather app. Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day part, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.